What's up with y'all? I know it's been a long time. Welcome back to my channel. We've made a lot of progress on the Odyssey. I'm gonna show y'all that in my next video. But for right now, a little pro tip. A friend of mine told me that my best bet was to heat wrap this exhaust manifold. I like to take advice. I feel like he might be telling me something I don't know. So with that being said, we're gonna heat wrap this manifold. Alright, so what y'all see right here, this is my first measurement, which I will be wrapping this one first, and then I'm gonna go around the collector. So let me cut this first, then I'm gonna show y'all how I got my measurement for my first one. Alright, how I got my measurement for my first one is I took one of these, I wrapped it around it, I wrapped it around the flat spot. When I wrapped it around it, I pinched it closed. Now, since you're going to be lapping this a 1/2 inch every time you go around, I just slid it about a 1/2 inch. One, say I will start right here. How I'm going to do this is I'm gonna move it a 1/2 inch and I'm gonna count every one. Start right here, 1, 1/2 inch, 2, 1/2 inch, 3, 4, 5. So if this was my exact length of this rail right here, which it is not, if it was, all I would do is I would count this 1, that's one wrap around. You see I got both of these from here to here. That's one wrap around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will count that. If this took 20, I'm gonna count 20. Actually, I would do 21, 22, just so I have a little bit of extra space. So that's how we got our measurement for that. And so now that we got that, I want to go ahead and start wrapping this first one. The key is when I wrap this first one, I want to put a light low, I guess this would be, I don't know, a 90-degree angle, something like that. I don't know. Don't quote me. I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to take this string out. Let's cut that. Got that 90 like that. And I'm going to start, me personally, they didn't say any specific way. I'm going to start at the top with my wrap. Also, one thing that you want to do is you want to take this, and they said that you want to pre-wrap it around. I forgot what the exact word was that they used for it, but we're just gonna pre-wrap it already so we don't got that long string going over and over and over again when we are wrapping it. We already cut it to measurement, what we think it is. I say the word think because I don't like people to quote me, and I'd be like, and they'd be like, bruh, you want bruh. All right, whatever. Doing that, I'm not necessarily trying to get this perfect or anything. All I'm trying to do is just wrap it around, so it saved me the headache of every time I wrap this, I got to pull that long string through. Now I'm gonna pull all this down to the bottom. First thing first, I'm gonna put my 90 in it, just like that. The 90 should stop The 90 should stop it from coming unraveled on the first one. Right there. Got that 90 on there. I need a slack. I need a little bit more slack right here. I may have wrapped this just a little bit too tight, so you want to wrap it loose so you have some slack on it, just like that. $90, my first one. My second one, I'm coming about a 1/2 inch right here so y'all can see it. First one, here go my second one. I'm gonna pull that tight, coming about a 1/2 inch right there. All right, so now we're gonna pull this around. We're gonna keep it flat down here. I'm gonna hold it still, wrap it again. There we go. Get some of that slack. Make sure that it's straight. I'm pulling it tight. And y'all, man, listen, before we go on some more, subscribe. Subscribe right now. Stop playing with me. You know what time it is. You know you need to subscribe. The button right there at the bottom. Click it. Bing. Let it ring. Subscribe. Please. Please subscribe to my channel, dog. I really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. Because we're going to keep them Hondas coming. Yes, sir. See how I just measured that back out? Measure. That's why I came up so much short. That's exactly why. Because this one seems to be a lot longer than my first one was. When I measure like this, while I'm going to hold it, this is way longer than my first one was. One. With that being said, I am going to have to order some more of this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, when I get down to this corner right here, this is where my 6 end at, right here in this corner. My 6 end right there. Now I have to go all the way around here, all the way up to the wastegate. So all those together, I'm telling y'all again, I'm just guessing. I'm gonna add another 4. I'm gonna add 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna fold this piece over right here that's fraying out. I'm gonna take it and fold it over. I'm gonna stuff it down on there just like that. This is not my final step, but I will use these until I'm completely done. I'm actually gonna need 2 of them since I'm at. just taking place of the usual metal one that I will put on here. But for right now, that's how we're gonna wrap that. Now when I wrap this other one, I'm gonna come around and I'm gonna fill this spot up right here, and I'm gonna wrap them all together. So, not too bad for my first wrap job ever. I don't think it is. I'm going here and clean this up. All right, so before I end this video, I just want a quick recap, because I did get another one done, and there's a few things that I may have done wrong on my first one that I would like y'all to look out for. First off, I got fiberglass all over my hands. First off, you're supposed to have on a long sleeve shirt. It'd be good to have on eye protection and all that stuff, but y'all know I don't play by the rules. I gets it done. All right. Back to the exhaust manifold. First, I may have looped these a little too close together on my first one, so that may have been the reason that I came up a little bit short on my measurements. Second, besides coming up short on my measurement, this one I looped them a little bit further apart, and it does look more adequate for the job. So it's looking like my measurements are a lot better now. Now that I'm at the end and I have enough, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go around it like that. And I'm wrapping it, boom, once. And then I'm coming back again right here, and I can now cut off my old zip tie. And again, I'm going to fold this back piece over just so I have a nice thick wrap to it. I'm gonna cut my zip tie off and I'm gonna put another one. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna get with y'all later. Come back and check me out for the all-wheel drive Turbo Odyssey. Y'all have a good one.